Hey guys, it's Derek from Pacific Coast Auto in Japan, and we're looking here at a Mercedes-Benz RAPIDO camper. And this one was bought from auction in Japan for export purposes to Canada. Now, this is quite a unique vehicle. It looks like a very high-end, excellent interior camper. If you came here for the interior of it, then go ahead and skip. Probably somebody's going to leave that comment in the comment section with the timestamp for the interior. But it looks like a high-end, tall, narrow, long camper. I don't know if that describes it very well. We sell quite a few campers here in Japan, but I guess a lot of people don't realize that you can get campers from all over the world here in Japan. One of the issues is size, of course, for shipping them to Canada, but I think all in you can probably get a better deal buying one of these from Canada. Now, it's good to note that this one is in very, very good condition inside and is a very high-end model and great condition all over in terms of reliability as well. That's not always going to be the case when you buy from auctions. This is a wholesale way of buying. This is the auction inspection sheet. And because of that, sometimes you get some cars that are going to be in worse condition than others, and it's really not meant for the individual buyer buying a camper for themselves. That said, we can buy for some people. You just have to know that you have to be the kind of person to take on risk. And that can pay off or it can not pay off. So keep that in mind. We do get a lot of people asking us about campers. It really isn't for everybody. Anyway, that aside, let's get into it. It's a 2.7 liter turbo diesel. Mercedes-Benz is known for their ultra reliability in their diesels and their turbo diesels. Take a look in here. It's Garrett turbo time. And then that's a 2.7 liter with the inline 6-cylinder that makes it a wrong, Derek is wrong. Inline 5-cylinder, not a 6-cylinder. Okay. Anyways, coolant and oil both look to be okay. Looks like they put in some aftermarket HID headlights in there. I'm not going to talk too much about the engine because I really want to get to the interior. And so, close this. Oh, that's big and heavy. Prices vary a lot, and so really you're going to have to send us an email when talking about prices. I can't say the price of this one because it's somebody's camper that they actually bought it already. And then that's a footstep. I'm going to use it. Okay, so 2003 Mercedes-Benz RAPIDO, importable to Canada under the 15-year rule. Camping car, auction grade 4 with an interior B and an exterior C. I'd really call this exterior B as well. I think it's that good. Has 80,337 kilometers, automatic transmission. It's actually a sequential transmission, and so not like a typical automatic. I'm not sure of the reliability of that, but this one functions very well. So it comes with it comes with basically everything that you need. Sink, burner, heater, toilet, shower, sub batteries, lots of sub batteries, and so you can run off the grid probably for about 2 weeks in this one. Solar panel on the roof, so maybe even longer. Gas in it, like a gas system, rear heater, AC, TV. Actually, there are 2 TVs in it. It's emissions compliant for Japan. Aftermarket Navi comes with TV for the Japanese. There's actually 2 of them, but for Japanese, like TV from the airwaves, which you can get here. So it has that. Oh, it's actually quite uncomfortable standing on that. Pardon me. Okay, so I'm gonna not stand on it. Okay, so that's all the sales points. I've gone over those. Let's go over the condition from the auction inspector. So windshield rock chip, which is not a problem. Interior scratched and dirty and wear. I find it to be quite immaculately clean and in good condition. It says oil leak. It's on the valve cover. I don't know if you saw that. If you didn't, you can go rewind the video. Underside surface rust, which doesn't look like a problem. Very small scratches. Aftermarket audio. They said they think it's an imported car to Japan, like somebody imported it here, which is quite common, I guess, but look up here, 778M Japan Limited. So it leads me to believe that this was something of a Japanese spec model. And it is right-hand drive. You can see there. You can get a lot of left-hand drive campers here, like Mercedes-Benz and other manufacturers. But this one's right-hand drive, and the right-hand drive ones will cost less as well. It says AC doesn't work. And it's true, the car's AC doesn't work. The camping section, I don't know. And here's another thing, is we don't specialize in campers. That's not really the business we do. As you can see, it's mostly well, sports cars. We also do K-trucks and basically anything that you want to buy, but we aren't specialists in campers, and because of that, we don't test any of the camping equipment. And if you want any of that tested before it gets exported, then you have to send it to a camping specialist. And we can set that up for you, but for the most part, it's going to be unnecessary costs, because when it lands in Canada, you might as well check it out there, where it's probably going to be cheaper. So the camping kit is as is, and the camping body sealant has cracks in it, and the only cracks I could really find are up here, some minor ones that don't look like any issue whatsoever. Okay, so we'll do it once around here. Now the body says it has some mild scratches on it in various areas. I really didn't see anything. So I'll do the once around. Windows aren't made out of glass, they're made out of plastic, but they're quite clear. And they're dual pane of plastic, and I believe that's like an insulation mechanism, having the dual pane. They look like they're in good condition. Rear ladder here is a 2-piece, so the ladder comes off and then goes down like this at an angle. It actually is really easy to climb up there and very sturdy and safe, which is good because it's a rather tall roof. This box in the back has dual sub batteries. Each one is huge, and so you could put more in there. The only thing that's in that box is batteries, and you wouldn't use that box for any other purpose than batteries because of safety reasons. And so you could double up the batteries if you really wanted to. Okay, so there's the basics of the exterior. I have to walk so far away from it that I have to be behind all the trees to get it all in frame. Okay, so in terms of the damages, there is scratches on the headlights. It just needs to be polished. These are plastic headlights. It looks like somebody might have tried to start polishing them, and that's where the scratches come from, but I don't know. They just need to be maybe replaced or polished. There's fog lights down there. Big mirrors, they're easy to see out, and it's relatively easy to drive this. Okay, as you can see, the fiberglass is in good shape. I'm not going to open any of these boxes. There are a bunch of things like storage things, places for your gas burner. There's electricity outlet, one on either side, so you, depending on which side your hookup is. The side awning's on the other side. Usually in Japan, the entrance door is on the left side, but in this one it's on the right side. A little bit weird. More openable things. And then these windows, they open this way, which is very cool for a camper. Usually it's slide only style, but this one opens, that one opens, and there's a pretty big sunroof light as well that opens. Now looking in here, so it's an aluminum box and large battery and more large battery. What is this? A 130F51. Okay, and then comes with a little case fan, I guess, to cool off your batteries. That's pretty cool. And then there's a plug-in as well here that I guess you can use that to plug into something to charge those batteries if you want, or you can use the other one. I don't really know how they have it set up, but there is that. There's a bike rack on the back here. There's a Winnie the Pooh, and I think it says after you. Like, this is going to be slow because a camping body this big with the 2.7 turbo diesel is going to be pretty slow. But that said, it's going to be really good on fuel, I believe. I drove a 3.2 liter non-turbo diesel, and it was almost the same fuel economy as my minivan. And it was a camper, not this big, but still a fairly big camper. Now on the roof, I'm not going to go up there, but the solar panel is really big. It's like 3 feet by 2 feet, and so that's pretty cool. Big window here. And there's the awning. The awning, take a look. Thule is a very expensive brand, and so that's good to see. Openable place, side exit exhaust. This is a place where you can plug in for electricity again. I don't know what this is. Interior of this is the best interior of any camper that we've sold, so I'm very happy to see that. First, let's go into this section here. I know everyone's waiting to see the interior. I'm sorry, you can go fast forward if you want. So big doors, easy to open, easy to get into. It is a hike to get up, but pretty simple to do it because you have a big step here, and then get in there. The seats can go back quite far, so large people can fit in here really well. And then there are side things, armrests, that's what they're called. And you can infinitely adjust the tilt of the back, which is lovely because you can get it just how you like it there. So power steering is functional. Here's the shifter. It's a little bit interesting. So right now it's in neutral, so you have to hit the brakes to do it, but reverse, and then auto. And then if you want to shift yourself, you can this way. So that's kind of cool. Okay, this is all pretty basic stuff. We have AC here, but it doesn't work. There's a monitor underneath each one of these. Gorilla by Sanyo. And another one over there. You can fully walk through. Give you a quick sneak peek of the interior. Woo! Okay, and let's go to the interior, I guess. Oh, and there's curtains that can go around here for this section because these ones don't have covers on the windows and you don't want people spying on you while you're sleeping. This way. Okay, so there's an auto step here. It comes out electronically. And while the engine's running, actually I have no reason to have the engine running, but while the engine's running it has an alarm. Okay, the door has turned yellow. I believe it wasn't supposed to be this color of yellow. I think it has done the whole Super Nintendo thing and has just oxidized. But the window here, there's covers for the window, so you can cover it, or you can bug screen it and you can open it. How does this one open? I don't know the answer to that question. Oh, probably a slide. So the top piece can slide down if you want it to. Give you a little bit more ventilation. Let's go into the camper here. It's going to be a little bit dark because campers tend to be like that on camera. But it seems like compared to your average camper, quite a bit of light gets in here. And look at this. Look at the cool designs with the light up here. I love that. And then this one opens. So you got like that. It's a screen. And then you can even remove the screen off of it like this. And then you can open this if you want. I actually don't know how that's supposed to open. I don't want to break anything. Oh, it has a release here to clip in. Okay, I see. All right, so you can open that if you want. So just a quick little tour here. So big cabinets up there. I'll step back so that you can see them all. I love how the cabinets here are kind of slanted down for styling. Very cool. There's only like a single bottom bed and then a convertible bed. So you'd be able to change this into one of your beds. The other bed is behind me. I'll show you in just a sec. But gorgeous looking full solid wood cabinets. Okay, I'll get in more detail of this stuff in just a second. Foldable table. And then this. Wow, it's awesome. So full-size bed that is not convertible, which is to me a really big deal because when you're tired, you don't want to, tired after camping, you don't want to convert a bed. It's actually really annoying to do that. And so having this always there bed is really convenient. And then underneath the bed has a lot of the stuff that is kind of stuff you need out of the way, like a generator and that kind of stuff. I don't know if it's a generator. I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff under there. Rear heater. This one here is kind of neat. It's on a track. So it pulls out and then twists. Let's see if I can do this without scratching anything. And then becomes a fairly large size TV that you can use while you're hanging out in the bed area, or you can point it in the other direction and then you can use it when you're sitting down over there, or you can use the other TV that they put up there. Okay, I'm just going to quickly open these so you can see what's inside. Somebody's sending me messages. I think someone's doing a drop-off of the car. I'm not gonna climb in there with my dirty shoes, but place for books or for your Nintendo Switch. Mood lighting there and there. There's that. And these locks, you push them in, otherwise they're locked closed. So that's how you would open them. And then before I get back into the kitchen area, let's go over this area here, which has, there's your heater. AC and heater for the back section. And then this is where you put your coat or whatever. And I think this is the actual heater unit. I don't know. It's like a cutting board or something. There's so much that I don't know. This is quite nice. nice and soft, place to hang your stuff. And then this is one of the biggest bathrooms I've ever seen. Take a look. And it's gorgeous. It has the cool design of the rounded wood there, with sink and cabinets. And then the shower is separate from the toilet in its own little room with its own little door. And very much light comes in here. You can even open up this for a little bit more if you want. And then a shower that you can fully stand up inside, very easy to do. Get your shower head that is movable up and down. Nice little light up here. No window in the side, but you have this one which can be opened if you want. And then just open that so we can see how wide that can open. I don't know how to lock it in place. There's got to be a way to do it. Looks like it opens to a full 90 degrees. Okay, so coming out of here, back into the regular area of the camper. And openable window there. So this section here is your burner. It looks like 3 burners, and then that piece of metal goes here when you flip it up to protect against the heat from getting into this section of your camper. And then you can use it as a shelf when you're not using it. This is where your sink is, inside here. Place for spices, electrical outlet, and then all of these for, ooh, rocky ice glass. Yes, rock ice glass. And very, very easy to get into this section. Comfortable and padded. Big table. It doesn't have cup cutouts, but it's a sturdy table, so I don't think you would really need it. Cool. Okay, it's spacious. It feels great to be inside here. Compared to a lot of the campers. How do you open this again? There we go. And I think it's a good size of a camper because it's small but it's big, if you know what I mean. This one opens. Microwaves in there. Oh, here's another thing about campers is not all countries allow camping goods to be sent inside the camper. We had trouble sending some to England, like TV and microwave. They kind of think, oh, this is inner cargo, which is technically not allowed, so it's a little bit of a strange thing. At any rate, that's the end of the camper review. I'm going to see if that message for me was about a drop-off of a vehicle. Just pop out here. We got a Toyota Mark II that's apparently coming in any minute now. Okay, so that is going to be the end of the review here. If you have any questions, please check us out. There's a link to our website in the description to this video. Thank you everyone for watching it, and have a nice day.